no idea where this is. Just spend some time. Time going through the colors. I want to say that's rocket launching boy. Hey, how you doing? We got about 5 more minutes until we start. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this party started. Let me get my scoring sheet. Ready? Did I add the new maps? Yeah, I added some new maps. That's good. That is good. I don't think I have secondary set to anything. But maybe the glow set to something. Yeah, this is nice. I like that. Turn it down a little bit. Doing good, huh? Well, that's good to hear. Good. That's good that you're good. Updated unseeable realm, huh? Interesting. Why are the wheels so small? That's just how big they are. The wheel wells are only that big to allow for a certain amount of clearance. I think it would be more accurate to say, yeah, that's about right. But maybe they could be more flush with the edges. Other than that, though, they look normal to me. Diddlium. Alright, 4 more minutes. I'll let people filter in before we start. Bittersweet, like semi-sweet chocolate chips actually contain trace amounts of caffeine. So if you're, well, this sounds probably too loud. So if you're someone who's a little bit sensitive to caffeine like I am, they make a good they make a good replacement for coffee. Like they give you that pep without you feeling completely worn out afterward. Good morning, gamers. Alright, so according to my watch, we are at 4:02. It'll be 4:03 in a quarter of a minute. If you haven't seen Validium, it is completed and in-game, and it looks so pretty, doesn't it? Doesn't it look just so pretty? I like it. I like the way it came out. I liked the design. I liked the, I was a big fan of the model once. Oh, the normals. The normals for the headlights are inverted. I'll have to fix that. Why do windows have that texture? Because there's no interior. Yes, we'll be playing 3 of the submitted maps for this month, although none of them follow the prompt. That's fine. And then we'll be doing voting on I'm gonna have to figure out some. I'm gonna have to like set up a poll last minute. And T-1 minute. All right, and 30 seconds. Fifteen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. First thing I gotta do is general shuffle levels. That's still checked. Boombox mode, huh? Let's do make set. Good warm up. Ooh, Red L. Did not make it. Trying a new strat. Mostly focused on not dying here. But that seems to be working out for me so far. Whoops. Oh, Obama's right behind me. What's up, Obama, baby? Nice. Did Obama eat it? I don't see him behind me. Whoop. There we go. I almost ate it there. Oh no. He overtook me. I made an altitude miscalculation, and I have lost my edge. Ah, alas. Nice. Alright. There is no meme. Take off your clothes. First up, Abandoned Realm. Good way to start it. Alright. Let's get things set up on the scoring sheet. Get some... What are these? Praline pecans. Ho 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 ho. As a former president, I support these streams. You know what I want. Whoa! Alright. Where did that pecan go? There you are. Thought you could get away from me, huh? I don't know what's up with him. But Rhombus seems to be taking the lead here. Connection error. Obama got kicked. Alright. Nick Element's hot on Rhombus's tail. Kipkai the Fox and Kirito and MC Splashdown are all taking a shortcut in order to cut some time, and it looks like it's worked out real well for Kipkai and Neokun. Suidan currently in the lead, with Lieutenant Madrek and Neokun close behind. We'll see if anything changes here. No changes yet. Suidan is holding his place in front of Neokun and at the front of the pack, playing for the Acceleron's team. Obama has indeed returned. Alright, Suidan activated the right pad. Left pad making a quick U-turn. And into the portal he goes. Securing first place for him. First place, Suidan. Second place, Neokun. 25 points for Suidan. Neokun securing 18 points for himself. Lieutenant Madrek getting 15 points for his third place. Kipkai getting 12. A lot of Teku contestants. Maniacs. MC Splashdown, or just Splash here. He's splashing in at 10 points. And Nick Elements making another impact at 8. Followed by Rhombus at 6 for Silencers. That's it. That will be all. Next up is Water Realm, though which one, who knows? Well, I know. The new Water Realm is in the playlist. One, 2, 3, 4. Versus 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. That meets the threshold. Yes, there is time to join. But you had to have signed up previously. Do a Halloween stream for Distance this year. Oh yeah, that would be great. That'd be fun. Alright, Ezra, reset. Do my eyes deceive me, or does... Oh, they do. Everybody else is taking a different route. Looks like the pole position is once again being occupied by Sweden. Closely followed by Neokun and Kipkai, just like last map. Neokun looks like he's in danger of overtaking Sweden. I could get to him. There we go. He's working on closing the gap. MC Splashdown reset. So that'd be an EDR. Off to the side, taking the Cavern Realm Acceleracharger, which for the person using it allows them to see in this very dark environment. And it looks like the placements are rather solid, rather consistent. I still like the jump jets on the bottom. They look nice. They seem to complete the effect. Without them, they just don't seem right. Nick Elements and someone in what would appear to be a Trackmania vehicle. Alright, once again, placement goes Sweden for first place, Neokun for second, so that's another 18 for Neokun, Drek for another 15. This time, Nick Elements is coming in fourth for 12. And after that, it's looking like it's going to be Rhombus for 10. What Obama doing? Looks like Red L is the last contestant or player. All right. So, after 10 points comes 8. And Red L scores 8 points for Sound Realm. And with that, we move on. Ah, I didn't see. One, two, three. Nope. Not enough. Not enough skips. Can somebody who was watching the stream tell me if Kip Kai finished or if he wrecked? Is he still... Yeah, he's still in. Did he finish or did he wreck? Does anybody know? Oh, we're going to be doing the submitted realms at the end of the tournament. Ooh, Neokun. It's a wreck for him. Kip Kai. Kip Kai Fox. Wow. I'll just count it as a 0. I didn't see him on the leaderboard. Alright, once again, first place for Sweet On. Second place this time for MC Splashdown. So that's 18 points for him. Kip Kai the Fox, that is 15 points. You know, despite the fact that this is a much older map than a lot of the others on the workshop, it still kind of holds a special place in my heart, if that makes any sense. Oh, hey, Axel, how you doing? How you doing, man? How's it going? Red L's gonna have to figure out a way to get back in this portal. Since he doesn't have use of the jump ability, he's going to have to find some sort of a ramp to get him back in the air, or some sort of a low-hanging track to get... Oh, there he goes. Because once he does that, he can get himself up in the air again. He's going for it as a straight shot. He's going to try and get himself back up in the air and land himself on the track. There we go. And from here, pretty much guaranteed. Alright. Red L placed after Kip Kai, giving him 12 points for this round. I don't see Rhombus. Oh, he spectated, so that's a 0 for opt out. Alright, Nick Elements. That would be an EDR for him, since he didn't finish. Lieutenant Madrek. That was a wreck for him as well. And I think that's it. Next up, Skyrel. I'm pretty good. As always. Just coming off of D&D. That's been fun. Trying to wrap up this campaign. Figure out, like, new ways to make it interesting. We've been playing for a couple of months. on that. Alright, Red Owl also spectating. Any other spectators? Nick Elements also spectating. Ah, Sweden. Sweden is in the fine looking Validium. Look at that undercarriage. Taking that nice Acceleron skip. Wait, this is Sweden's map, I do believe. So we are spectating the author of this map currently. And boy, does he have that timing right. I forgot to announce the stream on... Oh man, I did, didn't I? I'm going to go ahead and get that out there. How could I forget? What do I think of this map? I like it. It's got phases. All the good maps have phases. First it's got a stratosphere phase. And then it's got an upper atmosphere phase. And I forget what else happens. But it like changes as you play it. It's pretty cool. Oh, Sweden! That is a wreck. Sideswiped by a turbine. Exosphere. Exosphere. I guess it would be an exosphere, wouldn't it? All right. Well, it looks like it's time for the dark horses in this tournament. Hipkai, it seems, is currently in the lead here, and wow, really cutting it close on some of those little floating rings. Coming real close to getting wrecked. It looks like they just got overtaken by Neokun. But Neokun got wrecked! What an upset! Well. Oh, and Kipkai! Kipkai got wrecked! Who does that leave? We've got MC Splashdown and Lieutenant Madrek. We've got 2 contestants left. Oh boy. Things are heating up. What a shakeup. Whoever chose to spectate this round most likely made a good decision. Ooh, and then the next portal. All right, this section focuses more heavily on avoiding lightning strikes. And you can see the strike pads there on the path. I do believe MC Splashdown has a little bit of an advantage here. He seems to be just falling through the atmosphere of this track. Oh! He just got overtaken by Lieutenant Madrek, who just made it through the portal. That was close. So that's a very fast award cycle here. Lieutenant Madrek, first place, 25 points, followed by MC Splashdown, getting another 18 points, doing rather well this tournament. And I don't see Rhombus in here. Oh, you spectated as well. And that should be everyone. All right, up next, Ignition, 1 out of 4. I am anticipating a bunch of skips. I'm not even gonna write it on the, I'm gonna write it. All right, let's see. How many we got? No? Not yet. I would say this would go through the silencers. Oh, that's funny. Because there's a trail. Alright, shoot. It's like it slides down the, I gotta fix that. Alright. Now we got the sound. A lot of spectators. Lieutenant Madrak spectating. Storm. Oh gosh. Nick Elements spectating as well. Red L spectating. Rhombus spectating. I think that's it. Ah, Sebas Wilder made it. Who's winning? It's a good question. Not Sweden. Definitely not Sweden. Ah, Ezra fell off the track and had to use the EDR. And Neokun, looks like he's in the lead, is taking the Hyperpod, which teleports you to that little box while it does the animation. It doesn't work on physics anymore. And then it spits you out right there. Wow, that was close. That was close to the strike zone. I'm surprised Neokun didn't get launched. And if they end up driving over one of the lightning strike pads, we are going to see them getting launched. It looks like they're in the lead so far, so let's keep an eye on them. Oh, wait, yeah. Let's keep an eye on them. Let's see how they do. So far, so good. They most likely have these strike pads memorized. Well done. Daring to tread where few other men can. Neokun is pulling himself back from his wreck last round with a first place score. Good guy getting second. MC Splashdown getting third. That's 15 points, which is still pretty good. He's doing pretty well for himself this tournament. And it's down to Sebas Wilder and Kirito. Kirito being, of course, the further along of the two. Whoa! And he got launched right off the track! That'll do it. Alright. Looks about right. And away we go! Tunnel. Tunnel is next. Who's on Maniacs? Splash and Nick Elements. So Red L, once again spectating. That is a wide wheel of power. Yeah, it is weird. It's the diecast version. So Doesn't look very close to what you see in the movies, except for the approximate shape. Sebas Wilder eats it. Looks like it's Neokun and Nick Elements in the lead. And Nick Elements is taking a little bit of a shorter path through this tunnel, utilizing the three-dimensional nature, the 360 degrees of line that he has to cut some time. Ooh, Kip Guy. Kip Guy, I think, managed to save himself from a wreck, but just barely. And they are keeping their 18 points from last round. Ooh, Lieutenant Madrek. I believe that is a first place, 25 points. Followed by Splashdown, 18 points. Another 18, another second place. If he manages to keep up this consistency, he may just have a chance at getting on top of the leaderboard. Nick Elements and Neokun are vying for the top spot here. And it looks like it's coming down to Sweden. So Sweden is getting himself a third place. I think Sweden, that doesn't matter. How many racing? Let's see. 9, not counting everybody who's currently racing. So that's Nick. I don't know. I'd say about 15, approximately. Neokun managed to close the gap here a little bit with that jump. And again, it is neck and neck between these two. It seems to be a contest of who can find the shortest line, because they are very much sharing the same road. It's not a matter of who can take the shortest route. They are both taking the same main route, and they seem to be making these micro optimizations to their route. You could see them driving from one side of the track to the other, trying to stay on the inside loop of obstacles. Ezra right behind them, with Nero actually taking the lead here. Oh my, oh my. They seem to be keeping their position and orientation, except for Nero is playing a different game than the rest of these folks here. He is taking a dive down the shaft. He is going right alongside the walls of the tunnel. Centrifuge looks like Spectrum but different. Try to install but nothing's working. I haven't messed with Centrifuge. It's supposed to work very similarly to Spectrum, but it uses like an installation wizard instead of you having to install the files yourself. At one point, I'll probably have to switch up from Spectrum to Centrifuge, but until that point comes, I don't have a lot of information about it. And Nero's gambit seems to have paid off. He's increased his lead over the three back here, Ezra, Nick, and Neo. But not by a lot. They seem to be catching up somehow. Maybe Nero's made some mistakes. Because if my eyes aren't deceiving me, then I would say the gap between Neo and Nero is closing. Nia seems to be using his thrusters to get himself a little bit more speed through this tunnel. And Ezra also using his thrusters, but everybody else seems to have caught on at this point. Nero getting himself ahead of the rest of the pack. Alright, and Rhombus coming in last, and that should be everyone. Okay, after Sweden, we have Nero on the Acceleron with 12 points. After Nero comes Neokun with 10. Then Nick Elements with 8 points. And then Ezra on Teku with 6. And then after Ezra, it's Rhombus with 4. That is everybody. Lava Realm coming up next. We are really knocking these things out. He's taking a dive. I knew somebody was going to take that the wrong way. It's a literal mine shaft. It's a shaft. He was going down it. Ah, yes, I forgot. I made a bunch of adjustments here. How interesting. Man, the music stopped. Bummer. Just sucked the energy out of this otherwise energetic realm. So Red Owl spectated. Nick is also spectating. Oh, MC Splashdown! Where did all that consistency go? Those are indeed water sprinklers. The Reverb model, that's the one on Patreon. And what makes it special is that it's got a fully detailed interior. And it's pretty cool. It's a single seater. You can see the seat here on either side. It's got speakers on the side of the chair, which, you know, don't mechanically do anything, but it's cool. And then there's a console to the left. There's, of course, gas brake clutch. There's an Acceleron little terminal thing there. And then, of course, there's also a radio. And, you know, steering wheel, dials, etc. What's the poly count for imports? 60,000 per piece. 60,000 vertices. Ooh, Nero! It's a wreck for him. There goes his 12 points. Those are some nice speakers. The idea of water sprinklers for cooldowns is clever. Yeah, I thought so. I got it from another lava-themed level. This is not even my idea. Sweden! Wow, somehow managed to get in that finish ahead of everybody else. Another first place for Sweden. Pretty sweet. Sweden. Yeah. Neokun on Teku getting Second place. That's 18 points. 3 of these guys are neck and neck here. But it doesn't look like there's going to be much change, given that Kipkai is in the lead here. Ooh, and all that's left is Rhombus, but he should have enough time to finish up this realm, seeing as there's nothing in his way. He's right towards the end. Alright, after Neo Kun, we've got Kipkai with 15 points, and then Lieutenant Madrek with 12. And then Ezra with 10 points here. And then Rhombus, I'll just give him the 8. Very nice indeed. Next up, Blizzard Realm. It is possible to import a higher poly model. However, what happens is the model gets split into parts. And it messes... You're right, Creeper. There's no interior to Validium. I just didn't have time to model one. It gets split into parts. And the parts are just kind of jagged. It just randomly splits it into different parts. How did everybody else get ahead of me? Whee! Man, this car could take a beating! Holy cow, I got knocked around there. Your screen is all white. That is interesting. Is that what you see too, Brad? Oh! Nick Elements. Wreck! Looks like the warning was for you. Looks like you should have been more careful. Yes. To answer your question, Axel, it is possible to import mesh objects with more than 60,000 vertices, but it splits it into parts just kind of randomly. If you download the Bone Shaker model in the miscellaneous Hot Wheels category off of the Google Drive, you will see what that looks like, because that has multiple objects that are split into mesh. And whenever you dent the car, you'll see what happens, because it kind of looks like jagged. Because only a part of the mesh deforms, not the whole mesh. So that'll give you an idea of what that looks like. So generally, for objects that are more than 60,000 vertices, interesting. Why is everybody having so many problems? Why is that? I wonder what's happening. Is it this map? It's an old version of this map or something. Well, anyway. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. It messes with it. So for models that have more than 60,000 vertices, I usually just decimate it. Okay, Suidon, as is his way, got first. So that's 25 points for him. Neokun getting 18 points. Kipkai with 15. Lieutenant Madrek, 12. MC Splashdown with 10. Rhombus with 8. Another 8. Creepers Rock Gaming with 6. So Creeper got 6. Neo. I don't see Neo anywhere. I'm guessing... I'm just gonna assume Red L is opting out again. Should be everything. Wind Realm coming up next. Which one will it be? Yeah. Usually, what I do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't quite get there. What the hell happened there? That's pretty wacky, if you ask me. Ah, somebody's driving baseline. Don't see that a lot. This is a weird... It's a weird map. Weird Acceleron. Damn it. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet this one again. Also, does it include the wheels? So it's 60,000 per object. So let's say the steering wheel has 30,000 vertices. Not that it does. And then the dash has 40,000. So together, that is 70,000 vertices. Well, if it's one object, then it gets split into two randomly. But if the steering wheel by itself is an object and the dash by itself is an object, then it's fine. Then it works fine. So it's objects by themselves are separate, meshes. So as long as the individual wheels don't have more than 60,000 objects or 60,000 vertices per, then you should be fine. You should be just fine. All right, who's in the... Oh, wow, Neokun. Neokun, for the first time all tournament, I think, has a lead over Sweden. And this is the wind field. So this is fun, because if anybody tries to go through it without having grip deployed, just get blown away. And it's 62,000 cumulatively? Or 62,000 per. Because, if it's slightly over 62,000, then I usually just merge some vertices or just apply like a decimal. In total, yeah, you should be fine then. You should be fine. I doubt it'll have any issues. In fact, I'm positive that it won't have any issues. Ah, Creeper's Rock. It's a wreck. And through the portal. Alright, so that's Neokun coming in first for 25 points. Closely followed by Sweden for 18. And I do believe that Nero is still out. So, Lieutenant Madrek is after Kip Kai. So that's 15 for Kip Kai. And then 12 for Madrek. And 10 for Splash. And for Nick Elements, 8. And we are down to Ezra, Nader, and Rhombus. Ezra, so 8. So Ezra gets 6 points. What happened to them last round? Did they make it last round? Does anybody know if Ezra survived last round? I'll just say 0 points. Nader is getting blown away as a result of not holding grip. But who knows if he'll have enough time to actually finish. Doesn't look good, folks. Does not look good. Red L. So Rhombus is behind Ezra. And Ezra got 6. So that's 4 points for Rhombus, who is sitting on a total of 48 points with his multiplier. All right, next up, Forest Realm. This is going to be a doozy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more realms remain. So we should have plenty of time to play the other realms. Yep, I added forest. Oh boy, you're in for it now. Oh! I crashed as well. Well, damn! He's a little bit too big. Too much of a chonker. Yeah, it's maybe not suited for online play. Well, we're perfectly caught up with the scoring, so. Yep, just reset everybody's scores. Start from square one. All right. Well, I'm going to restart on Forest. Same password as before. I think. Yeah, same password. All right. We should have everything. Everyone here. We've got Splash. Missing the other maniac. We're missing Nick Elements. Got Sweetan. Got Rhombus, Red L, Ezra, Adrek, Kipkai, Neokun, Nader. We are missing Nick still. Counting Forest Realm, we have 5 realms left. Oh. Please don't choose Forest. Journeys are getting worse the more we play them. Nice. Nice. No, not including editor maps. Those people won't be scored on. The submitted realms will be played after the 5 remaining. And this is going rather quickly since we've only got 11 players for the tournaments, which is actually making things move along quite nicely. Which normally, I guess, like, would be a bad thing, except for, you know, we could use the extra time at the end of the 2 hours to play the submitted maps, to vote on art, other cool stuff. All right. Let's see if Forest is going to crash a second time. I think it'll be fine. It'll work this time. The issue is with queuing realms up. So something happens with distance where the previous realm is like left in the memory buffer or something. And Forest creates a memory overflow error. Distance is a 32-bit application and as such can only allocate 4 gigabytes worth of memory. Big maps like this and Metro Realm exceed that limit. So 1 skip, that's still Madrek, doesn't count as a second one. Oh, counter skip. Let's know. Alright, Rhombus and Splash are not going to be participating here. And Sweden. You can see the suspension, but not any other parts of the interior. Nice. This is utter chaos. This is absolute utter chaos. 2 of these are just... Oh man. Yeah, I think maybe this map is a bit too much. I'm gonna go back to the game lobby. Let's restart. Well, I'll have to take it off the playlist. Clearly, there seem to be a few problems. Well, all right. Where are we gonna go next? Eeny, meeny, miny. What don't we play a lot of? We haven't played this one. I'm gonna replace Forest with Cavern and delete some scores here. And I'm gonna wait until we're back at 11. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh man, I can't. Oh, I can't switch my map. Rats. Yeah, like a smaller version of Forest Realm might be might be good. The server doesn't keep breaking. It's the map. Well, I guess the server does keep breaking, but same answer. Cavern Realm. We might have to do some skipping here since we exited the playlist. It will restart maps now. So. Well, this loaded much faster. We didn't even need the tell me that you love me. Alright, this is cool. Bam! Boop. I'm gonna see if I can jump the track here. But not like that. So this is Cavern. I'm gonna get that music. Maybe I should just have my own music, honestly. So I don't have to deal with this. Get a library of Acceleratunes. Ooh, nice. Limited sight distance. Here we go. So Madrek, also a spectator for this realm. So same as Rhombus and Red L, so both the silencers. Creeper's Rock, also spectating. A lot of cable car going on here. So I usually just try and skip around until I find somebody who isn't. If somebody is taking the inside of a loop, and I switch to them, like spectate. Ooh, sweet on. Oh boy, he missed the track just barely. He's just hanging on there with his headlights that we don't have access to. Oh, he's got to find his way back onto the track. But he has to do that without reorienting himself. So he's going to have to angle himself in such a way that he can jump back onto the track. Well, good luck with that, Sweeton. Looks like Kirito is in the same situation and is having a lot more luck with it. And he is going to pass Sweeton here. There he goes. Sweeton is struggling. He's having a hard time. Alright. Here's Ezra upcoming. Kirito going to be taking the Acceleracharger here, from section to section. Each island into a layer, and when you get away from it, it disappears. I don't think that would work. It doesn't necessarily unload it, although it technically does. I don't know. Maybe. But for some reason... Oh, wow! Whoever that was, trapped in that little chasm thing. Tough break. It's a rough spot. Neokun, I think, has secured first place. Just while I wasn't looking. And it looks like Kipkai is hot on his heels. You can see there's the portal, right where Neokun is. Ooh, splash! Got wrecked. There goes the score. Neokun. Some celebratory honking there because Kipkai got second place. That's 18 points. Alright, Sweeton managed to find his way back onto the track, so he is getting some more points for himself here. Not first place, but he's still getting it. Nick Elements is back. Alright, Sweeton. Third place. That's 15 points for him. Another 0 for Nero, who does not look like he is in the running anymore. It's down to Ezra and Nader. Only one of which is actually on the track. %, CPU attacks. Yeah, distance actually uses a lot more CPU than I thought. Ezra, spectating. That's an EDR. Nick Elements, that's a 0 because he didn't get in time. Let's see if Nader can make it to the end of this track in time. There's the portal right around that corner. Now, does he have enough time to make it? He's going to have one more challenge to overcome. If you see that orange light, that's a dropper drone. If you can survive that, then he may have a chance of scoring some points here. Ah! He couldn't handle that last curve. And I think with that, there go his chances of placing. Oof. Next is Sound Realm. But we're not going to be doing Sound Realm since we already did it. Yes. So it shuffles levels, but when I have to restart my game, it re-enters levels that we've already done into the pool of possible level candidates. So. The sprout track bugs out sometimes when falling, huh? Interesting. I should probably update both of the Acceleron models then. Yeah, this is the Kenobi version. The anticipation. 2, 3. Oh, that was so clutch. I almost want to just keep playing, just to play that out. Nice. Yeah, I feel like the gravity should probably start at the beginning of the map instead of starting halfway through. All right, let's see. Nobody's finished yet, but Nick did get a DNF. So that's a wreck on this one. So this is Cliffside. Red L, that's a wreck. There go his points. Kip Kai, first place, 25 points. Ooh, sweet on. Whew. Falling into the abyss. That's a wreck. I mean, please help. Mercy. The legends say he is still spinning to this day. Alright, sweet on. That's an EDR. Oh, baseline! Oh well, speak of the devil. If any car should be spinning into the abyss on this level, it should be baseline. They're falling like snowflakes! Look at this! It's like it's snowing! It's snowing cars! Look at that! Boy, this is a big realm. It's not that the cars are light, it's just that the gravity is microgravity. The default gravity and distance is actually microgravity. See, is he gonna make it? Huh. That's so adorable, isn't it? Isn't that so cute? Sebas. Looks like he didn't quite make the portal. Alright, Neokun, second place. It's 18 points. MC Splashdown, third for 15. Nader, finally getting some points. 12 points for fourth. And let's see, Ezra and Madrak and Rambus opted out. There we go, and that should be everybody. Yep. Creeper. Oh, no. Creeper's Rock got a wreck. Alright, what's up next? Cosmic Realm! Hell yeah. Alright, 2 left after this. What do I think of your cliffside? I don't know. I feel like the gravity could use a little bit of work. But, no, I don't think this is Kenobi's. Oh wait, that's just 1. 2. Did the slope get fixed? Oh no, the slope hasn't been fixed. I need to fix that. I'll add it to the channel. Games, modeling art. Modeling art. Realms bug fixes. All right. Be warned. Be very careful with your speed because there's a section on this track that will just send you flying into the abyss. It's like a ramp in 0 gravity. Whoa, what? Spectrogram, huh? That looks pretty good. Last minute submission by car. Nice. Best turn you so far. Oh no, it's doing the thing. That's the thing that it does when it when you're using close to the maximum amount of processing power you've got or something. I don't know. It does that for me when I use it in virtual reality. That's the only time it does it though. So it could be something else, could be caused by something else. Alright. MC Splashdown looks like he's got the lead here. Creeper's Rock and Lieutenant Madrek are spectating. Creeper and Madrek. I could fix that. I could fix the working hyperpod thing. I just need to block out some time for it. Alright, I'll see if I can give you all a warning when it's coming up. When I give you that warning, y'all better slow down. Is Red Elf the lead? Neokun. I'd say it's fair to assume that Neokun is in the lead here. Alright, it's coming up for you, Neo. It's around the bend with the blue and purple. Watch out for when it curves down, for when it slopes down, for when you can't see the road in front of you. Those are the moments where you have to be careful. See if Neo can handle this, because the upward sloping curves are fine. You have road underneath you, so the speed will carry you, like the force of your car will carry you into the road. But whenever they slope down, your wheels will break with the track. And I think that's coming up here after this. It's right here. It's right here, Neo. You're gonna wanna maybe cool your jets for a little bit. Otherwise you're gonna break magnetism with the track. There we go. Alright, let's see if Ezra gets through it. Ezra. Nick is also playing it cautious here. Then we've got Splash. Alright, looks like they all made it through. You know what I could do instead of removing it? I could add another one closer to the beginning of the track, and then just like put some sort of an area where you can reorient yourself and get back on so you know what to look out for. Because it's like a... Oh, looks like Ezra! Ezra didn't get the warning. Off in space. Neokun! Boop. Right through that portal. Nice. Because that's the type of obstacle where it's acceptable if you know that it's coming, but if it's new and it just like catches you at a critical moment and kills you, then that's less fun. So Nick Elements. Ooh, Sudan. Sudan got wrecked. Somehow. Neokun, that's first place for him. We've got 2 more realms left. Nader, second place. Not bad. So it's 18 points, putting him in a total of 30. MC Splashdown, 15. Not 145. No, not 1 divided by 5. 15. Rhombus for 12 points. And Red Owl, I think, is spectating. He's not. Ezra is spectating, however. Ezra is spectating... Oh, wait, no. That's an EDR because he floated off. Creeper's Rock is spectating. Madrek is spectating. And that's everybody else. It's down to Kipkai and Red L. And looks like Kipkai is past the hump, but Red L is as well. Red L is just a little bit back. Red L is going to have to hurry. Looks like he's got a little bit less than a 60-second gap between him and Kipkai. So as long as he keeps that gap up, he should be able to finish. You got kicked. Well, wasn't anything I did. It was just a connection issue. And Kipkai coming in right after. Oh, that was Wilder. Scored some points. Scored a little bit less than Rhombus, so that's 10 points. That's their first score of the game. So Rhombus. Oh, whoa, whoa! That is pain. That is pain. But, seeing as he's a silencer, he can opt out mid-game. So Kipkai, after Seb, it's 8 points. And Nick Elements would be a 0. Which should do it for everyone. What are we up for next? Reactor Realm. We didn't lose points, Red, because of the magic of being in silencers. Is this the last realm? Second to last. Yes, second last. Madrek is right. So Rhombus is spectating. Risking his points. He hasn't crashed all tournaments. He's really leaning on the silencer's ability to... Oh, Red, that's a DNF. That's a wreck. Madrek. That's an EDR. So preserving his points there. Looks like Sweden is in the lead here. Nice, nice, nice. Oh! Kipka the Fox managed to reset. Wow. That was too close for comfort. Creeper's Rock got wrecked again. Splash coming in first. Another 25 points for him. Ezra getting wrecked here again. Losing their points. Neokun after Sweden with 18. Comes Neokun with 15. On a streak. Last time they wrecked was in Sky, so way further back. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps kicking people. I don't change anything. And I don't know why it's kicking certain people and not others. So if it was kicking everybody, that's probably something on my end. But since it's only kicking you, I don't know. Sebas Wilder, that's a wreck for them. And Nero didn't show up. And Nick, I do believe, got kicked. So that's a 0 for him. And Nader scored right after Neo. So that's 12 points, I do believe, for Nader. See, right after Neo. Yep. Okay. Next up. Breaking point 1 out of 4. So this is Pipeline. This is the last one. After this, we are moving on to part 2. Moving on to voting on art. Yeah, this is Kenobi one. Moving on to voting on art, and then Reaper's Rock left the game. So that's 0 for him. 0 for Nero. Rhombus is going to risk it all. Oh! Okay, everybody gets to vote. I'll post a link to a straw poll while we are playing. They really got that timing down. There we go. There goes the music. I don't know. Forest Realm, that kicked basically everybody. Other than that, though, it seems to just be you having issues, and maybe Nader. And Brad on a few parts, but I don't know why. You've replaced your old Acceleron. Oh, with mine? Yeah, no, I figured it out. Hey man, I'm not picking these maps. This is random. This is not individual selection. I thought I'd try Forest Realm a second time, and it didn't work out, and then we moved on. We didn't score it anyway. So I don't know. I feel like that's still fair. It didn't work, but we also didn't score it. Alright. Once again, Neokun at the head of the pack. And it seems rather close this time. I think everybody who's currently racing is in view. I think that's... No, I don't make a random playlist. I make a playlist, and then it goes between the maps randomly. I mean, if we want to remove every laggy map, then we're just gonna take all of Kenobi's maps out. And I don't know if anybody else wants to do that. I mean, if everybody wants to see most of Kenobi's stuff removed, Forest Realm I get, that's game crashing. I'm probably gonna take that out. But everything else, I don't know. Like I get accounting for performance, and I try and do that in my maps, except for Metro, and even that, like I'm hesitant to put in the tournament. All right, Madrek, first place, 25 points. Very nice. Finishing it out strong. Sweden, 18 points. Red L, that's a wreck. It's not ending up on the leaderboard here. Yeah, no, it would be nice if Kenobi could go through his maps and do some performance optimization. But other than that, and other than removing them, the interesting thing is, other than Forest Realm, I'm using the same maps that I have every tournament, so nothing's changed. The other two maps that I added haven't been chosen by the algorithm. RNG has not chosen the new Labyrinth or the new Desert Realm. And other than the new Cliffside and the new Cavern, those were the ones that I added, except for Forest. So some of the maps that I added, we didn't even play. And I'm not sure why I'm not sure why some people are having issues. Yeah, we haven't played his Labyrinth Realm in the tournament. Yeah, no. And his Skyrel, though, to be fair, Sweden Skyrel was already a part of the playlist. Okay, who after Sweden and Neokun? Neo is 15 points. Splashdown, that's 12. 12 points. Nader is 10. I didn't playtest? I didn't playtest Forest? No, I played all these maps before. But I only play them one at a time. I don't have mock tournaments, just me, myself, and I. I don't see Nick on here. Alright, so after Nader, Sebas Wilder, that's 8 points. Giving him a total of 8. And then Kip Kai with 6. Rambas with 4. Yeah, I'm not sure why you're having issues specifically. I couldn't tell you. Back to game lobby. Alright, let's do some scoring. Really quick, let's find out who won. So, right here. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Oops. And get this out of the way. And no wrecks. Get this out of the way. Total EDRs. It's more than 4. If it's more than... I can't remember if it's on the 4th. for. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why you're having issues specifically then, when nobody else is. Okay. Okay, so this is 36 points. I'll just add that. So, the team that scored the highest is going to be Teku by a really wide margin. Followed by Maniacs, followed by Silencers. With drones not even placing. Axel, you win at everything you do. You don't even know. You need to know a lot of other people. Well, of the people who placed, pretty much all of them, except for Red and you, have scores. Well, except for Nero. But pretty much everybody else has scores. Splash. Well, Splash was able to get in at the last second. I mean, Forest caused a lot of issues. That I will readily admit to. Alright, first place goes to Neokun. Second place goes to Kipkai. Third to Madrek. And fourth to Rhombus. By a very slim margin. 0.2 over MC Splashdown. So MC Splashdown just barely didn't place. And there you have it. Alright, so let's go ahead and play some of the workshop maps. Let's do Kenobi's Chrome. And we've got Zano's Chrome. And we've got Rhombus's Chrome. And then there's a few others. So we're going to be playing a lot of Chrome realms here. Kenobi didn't submit. Okay, so I'm just gonna... So we're not playing this one. He didn't submit it. So in that case... Oh, man. Options, general, shuffle levels. In that case, let's do the next Chrome. Oh, too late. You submitted it too late. I've already skipped it. Chrome by Mr. Zano. We're only doing submissions. You know, I wouldn't be against it, but we're a little bit short on time. My instinct is to skip the loop, but I know there's a kill grid there. Whack. All right. Just in the interest of time and in the interest of keeping things under the time limit for voting, just to give everybody a heads up, as soon as I finish the map, I will be going on to the next one. within a minute. Whoop. Ah! Little one's got me. And so just so everybody knows, winning whoa! I forgot about this. Winning submissions will be included in future tournaments. So if you like a map good enough to vote on it, then you like a map good enough to include it in the tournament. That's effectively what that means. Ha! Knew I should have slowed down. I should have slowed down there too. Alright, I've learned my lesson this time. That is altogether too fast. Whoop! Nice. Whew, that was close. Yeah, if there's extra time at the end, I'll play your Chrome. I do love the boosters on this. I think that's probably my favorite part of this realm. It's just the boosters, because it, like, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of just like low stakes obstacles, except instead of avoiding them, you have to hit them. Like, the incentive is to hit the obstacle and not avoid it. And they also give the added incentive of like giving players something to do while they play. Whoop. Oh. Well. Ah, come on. I could have sworn. Does that not go that way? What? Oh, I get it. Those are there no matter what. Just a light track. It's not like I'm bamboozled no matter where I go. And here I thought I was clever. Holy moly. Alright, come on. Come on, baby. Oh, boy! Oh, boy! There we go. Whew, that last section. Nice. Alright. 7-minute track. Wow. Alright, as soon as somebody places 7:38, we're going to be moving on to the next one. Or 8:38. Looks like we've only got looks like we've only got 60 seconds anyway. Alright, so that was Mr. Zano's Realm. So we're going to go do Chrome Realm by Rhombus now. And then there's, I think, 1 or 2 more. I don't know. A lot of people were working on Chrome. All right, off the bat, this is a lot more colorful. A lot more colorful. Oh boy. And jump and boost, I think, are both disabled. But the tracks still uses heat accretion in the car. Oh, no, thrusters are not disabled. But heat accretion is a thing. Looks like, whoa! Bonus points for being able to skip loops. I dig that. No boosters, which is a little bit of a shame, but the track is challenging enough as it is. It doesn't really feel like it needs them. The speed that you're traveling at right now is good. Woo! Oh, here come the boosters. They don't really speed you up all that much. To outrun the chrome balls, I assume. All right. Looks like we're catching up to this chrome ball. We're gonna have to figure out wow, is that a spool? Looks like there's spools of track. Whoa there. Ah, okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to watch my 6. That's an interesting challenge. Keeping a lookout on either sides of you for obstacles? Now that is innovative. I don't even mind saying that. It is, it's very innovative. Oh boy. So it looks like we're gonna have to find another exit. Where? Over here? Yeah, over here. I do believe. Ooh. Or have I already been on this path before? This feels familiar, and the last checkpoint that I went through did not activate. That also did not activate, which tells me that most likely there's something going on around here. Oh, I think I may understand what's going on. Let's see if I can get through the back way. Nope. Oh, I see. Perhaps this. No, this isn't it. Maybe this one. Yeah, I have no idea where the exit is here. Oh gosh. Well, I guess that leaves the rest of this map to me to just figure out. Read chat. The loop I skipped. All CPS. You have to get all checkpoints. Alright, I'm not against that mechanic. However, it would be nice to telegraph that to the player some way. Because again, these secret mechanics leave a bit to be desired. Well, I assume that was indeed the endpoint there. So skipping any of it, it looks like prevents you. Oh, I see. There's a second section, but in order to get to it, you need to complete all checkpoints. All right. Well, it would be nice having the checkpoints give you some sort of a visual indication of. You know what this map reminds me of? It reminds me of the old I Spy books, where there'd just be like a bunch of knickknacks laid out on this backlit white screen. That's what this seems like. Yeah, my main issue right now is that it doesn't have. It would be nice if the gates had little dots on them. Because that way there would be some visual indication of you need to get all the checkpoints, because there's dots that just fill in as you go along. Like, I mean, that makes sense, because otherwise, say someone doesn't know the whole deal about, like, oh, you have to get all checkpoints, or like, oh, skipping is bad, or whatever. Well, then they have no idea that that's coming. Nice. They got no idea. They got no clue. And they, I will send you a little thing. Just make... Alright. I'm gonna go... What other maps are there? We've got Xanos Chrome, Rhombus's Chrome, and what else? What else did we have? Red Lee's coming in with the hot take. Punish them for skipping. Alright, Unseeable Realm. Red L's Unseeable Realm. What else? Oh! Yikes! Okay, so it looks like there's 3 sections here. Suidan, much like me, is having a hard time figuring out which gate he didn't go through and trying to find it. That was one, apparently. One of the gates. Yeah, your Chrome was played before this one. Oh yeah, I gotta make the I gotta do the thing. Now we're gonna... Someone, I think that someone was either me or Suidan, or both of us. Well, you know, design decisions like that do have repercussions for the way the player interacts with the map. At the end of the day, it is entirely up to you how you build the map. But not everybody will interact with it in the way that you intend. I would restart the map. But gosh, it's already been a while. Yeah, you all get to vote for the map. I'm gonna make a straw poll. Alright, so we're just gonna grab the Unseeable Realm in the workshop right now. Unseeable. This is the new one. Pretty short from what Red L says. And let's give it a shot. The Cultured Realm. Sheesh. This music is intense too. Oh, I'm gonna have to... Oh, I get it. This is like the playset Whoa, limited sight distance much. Golly, I hope there aren't any obstacles on this. Whoa, a jump. This is just like Fog Realm, but fancier. Oh, oh, oh. This is the, oh, this can be a pretty hard map to skip. Did I start all the way at the beginning? I think I did. No, I didn't. Honestly, track is pretty spaghetti, but it kind of works. Oh, 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 where did I? Ah. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that did indeed start me at the beginning. We're kind of out of time, so we might not be doing your Chrome Realm. Ah! How are we doing on placements? Does anybody finish? Spaghetti! Reset spaghetti! Need to stop making the same mistakes. This is very visually busy. Oh, they're hard checkpoints. Hold on. Oh, dang it. There we go. That could have been telegraphed much more, like, much, could have been telegraphed with like an arrow. With like, there's a bunch of ways you could have told the player that there was a track below them that didn't involve trial and error. Because if this is going to be played like in an endurance setting, this is going to be one tough level. Like, holy cow. Yeah, so I think if anybody who gives this level their vote should probably do so being very mindful of what that means for upcoming endurance tournaments. Oh boy. Well, and part of me is always afraid to jump off the track because I'm just like, there it goes. No more track. If I jump off, I'm just going to fall into the abyss, but it just keeps... The track keeps getting pushed in front of me. That's interesting. And it could also use more cooldowns. There could be... This level could use a lot of polish. There's a lot of things that I would change. Put this guy here. I mean, it's a solid concept, but there are just a few things that mess with like how well it works. Gosh, this was really long. Sheesh. Finally. Looks like Nader beat me by a good minute. Alright, are there any other submissions that I'm missing? Cultured Realm? Alright, I'm gonna create a poll real quick. Alright. Next up then. Next up is Kenobi's Chrome Realm. All right, this is good. Okay, the reflection is fixed here. This does look much nicer. Whoop. Obstacles kind of blend in with the track. Like I said, I'm not against the functionality where you have to go through every gate. But if you hadn't told me, I would not have known. I would have figured that like where I like ended up was just closed off if I hadn't been told. And that is what other players are going to assume as well. After going through it, which is a bit of a problem for obvious reasons. I mean, I like the visual design of the map. Visually, I'm a fan. it pulls off like a really unique aesthetic, and I like it. But the issue with the issue with the gates has costed a few points in my mind. Whoa! That one definitely hit me. Also definitely didn't do anything. Whoa! Sheesh. I got swatted. Go, boy. That was nerve-wracking. Ah! Issue could have been easily fixed if I restarted the map. Yeah, but see, restarting the map wouldn't fix anything if I hadn't been told, is the problem for me. Like, sure, like if I restarted it and then play it differently. Yeah, I mean that allows me to finish it, but it doesn't fix the issue for players who don't know what the deal is. Holy cow. Because if you don't know what the deal is on that Chrome, then how are you going to figure it out? We told you. All right. you know, I understand. And nobody skips normally. That's not... You can't rely on that. Clearly you can't rely on that. It's demonstrable that you can't rely on that. Yeah, you did try and tell me. I understand that. What I'm saying is that if I hadn't been told, how was I supposed to know? Say I'm not hosting the stream. Say there isn't a comment section. Say there's nobody watching me who knows how the map was made. How do I learn that? What is there in the level to tell me that this is a mechanic? Like, I wouldn't have had a problem with it if there were like dots above the checkpoints that turn green, like as you go through it, and like have like a sequence of dots and they all turn green. Because then that's visually telling you these checkpoints are important and it's unlocking something later on. But without that, you have to rely on literally knowing someone who knows what the map... This is a different setting. See, I take that standard upon myself as well. Take, for example, Cosmic, where there's that section where it slopes up and you just fly off into space. If there were several other bumps earlier on where you could recover from that more easily, that would be a more fair obstacle. But as it stands in that map, which I have the power to correct, it's an unfair obstacle, in my opinion. And I think that is an unfair obstacle for that same reason. Well, let's go ahead and head back. Alright, I'll give his Chrome Realm one more play, and then it's time for voting. Yeah. Yeah, like Kenobi said, if somebody isn't watching the stream, how do they know about it? Yes, no, we did just do this, but both Nick and, well, mostly just Nick, thinks that we should play it again because we needed to be told about a mechanic that is integral and in fact essential for finishing this map. Which I maintain is not good game design. Like, that's, no matter what game, it doesn't have to be like a distance map, any game at all. Like, if you include mechanics that are not visually relayed, if you don't visually telegraph what is happening in your map, like if you just have the player randomly die because they need to perform an action at regular intervals that you haven't told them about, and you give them no indication of what is happening, that's just bad game design. That's all it is. It's bad game design and nothing else. And I'm guessing there's some sort of a checkpoint like midway through a loop that I missed. And it kind of sucks the fun out of playing the track as you see it. You know what I mean? Because that's a fun thing to do when you're playing a level and you see a piece of road below you and you're just like, oh, if I just like swerve and take my car off this road, then I can just go ahead and bypass this entire section. But when you know that there's a possibility that you're going to need to like traverse some section of road, you just kind of follow whatever road is in front of you, which is very comfortable for some people and makes things less confusing, but it also narrows the range of players who can enjoy your maps. So after this, I'm still not giving it a pass for having this secret mechanic. You're gonna need to telegraph this in one way or another to the players. Even if you don't take it out, you need to tell them somehow that you need to get all the checkpoints. That needs to be relayed. They need to know. Because if you're keeping the players in the dark, then they're just going to be confused. They're going to be lost. They're not going to be able to figure out why they aren't, you know, able to finish the map. And the map is solid. And that's why I'm saying this, is because other than, you know, other than the issues which I mentioned, I don't really have a problem with it. I like a lot of what's going on in here. I like the pacing. I like the difficulty balance. There's a lot of sections that I think are really innovative. No, I don't. I wouldn't say a text-based thing is the best option when you could have like a non-text-based way of telegraphing this, and I will illustrate what I mean later on. Okay, looks like I got it that time. Text that lights up each time. I think you could do better. I think you could do something a little bit more stylish. Glass lake. That's pretty nice. I like the design of these sections, but that checkpoint thing really, really chaps my ass. I will, if I have time coming up here soon, I will draft, maybe even tonight, I will draft kind of like a little bit of a mock-up of what I'm thinking about, and I will send it to you like in level format form, and I'll tell you how to tie it together. Yeah, you can make the checkpoints change color. I have something different in mind. I have a section of lights in mind. Whoa. See, like that. See how they flash? That's good game design because it draws the player's attention. to parts where they need to pay attention. So it gets their attention and it keeps it there. Oh, those are scissors. And that's good. It's good that it does that because it guides the player. If there's one thing that I've learned from running D&D campaigns is that never assume players understand the level or the game in the same way you do, because that is just setting yourself up to fail. And there's only really one way for you to find out how players that aren't you approach the level, and that's playtesting, just vigorous playtesting. Don't tell them anything about the level and just have them play it. I will withhold my thumbs up until I see the checkpoint issue fixed. So... oh, Newt finally made it. I mean, you can do it using text. That's fine to just put a notice at the front, at the beginning of the map that says, by the way, hit all the checkpoints, otherwise you won't be able to proceed to the next stage. But that's rather inelegant, if you want my opinion. There'd just be like replacing design elements with things that just tell you how they work, just like an explanation. It's functional, but not very pretty. And I have something that I think will be better. Okay, we got to get this wrapped up quick. So, I'm going to go ahead and put out the poll. All right. This is the poll to vote for vote for your favorite map. So just go ahead and vote for that. You saw the maps here. Vote for your favorite one. The one that wins is going to be included in the tournament here in just a second. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab... all right. We'll give it just a little bit here. Okay. Not sober, more like Newt sober. He is Newt. Newt sober, that is. He is Newt sober. Okay. Let's give this like 2 more minutes. If you haven't voted, go ahead and say that in chat that you need just a bit more time. We've got 15 votes, and we have 24 in the stream chat. So, if you haven't voted, you got 30 seconds if you're paying attention to the stream. Just scroll up in the chat, click the straw poll link, and give that a vote. And the winning map will be included in tournaments from now on. 15 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what the results are. 17. By a decent margin, Mr. Zano's Chrome. People seem to really like that one. So, good job, Mr. Zano. Congratulations. Just go ahead and post that to the Discord real quick. And announcements. Slap that in there. All right, on to the next section. Mr. Zano won. Anyway, on to the next section. We're going to be voting cars. So this is, I forget what's this one called? The name. This one is called Spectrogram. So I'm going to copy that and slap it in here. All right. So just go ahead and make this bigger. So you can see that. Nice. Spectrogram. There we go. And this is by Car. K-A-R. On the Discord. And here we have a different car here. This is osteovoltaic. This is a little bit of a different design for an Acceleron car. And this is another design submitted by Commissar Herso, aka Mouse. And it has the traditional top-down, side, undercarriage, front and back views. And this is following the prompts of Spooky, Dead, and Spectral, which I think it actually did pretty well for a car design, just because of the design choices when it comes to the headlights and the body form factor. And here is the same car, but just in various different palettes. Here we have Diavolos by, I forget, Zoma. Diavolos by Zoma. And it is rather simplistic, just some lines, some various different perspective views. And this is pretty much all there is to see. Next we have, I forget, the Spookmobile, I think. This is a submission by, God. This is a submission by Mr. Zano, who won the map making contest. And that's it. That is all the. So we've got osteovoltaic, we've got what is this? Spectrogram. And Diavolos by Zoma, as well as Spookmobile by Mr. Zano. So let's get this poll. There you go. Go get it. Auto refresh results. Let's see them as they. Oh boy. Okay. Diavolos and Spookmobile are neck and neck. Osteovoltaic is catching up. Got to vote for Spectrogram. Let me post the link. I'll post the link again. Osteovoltaic is pulling ahead. Gonna be mad if Spookmobile wins. Me too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. No, no, no. Please no. Why is Spookmobile doing as well as it is? Ah. This is the real scary. This is I mean, these car designs were pretty spooky, but the fact that the Spookmobile is getting as many votes as it is even scarier. Osteovoltaic is ahead by just one full vote. You guys are really carrying this joke pretty far. And by this joke, I mean the car design. It's a joke, and you've carried it very far. Congratulations. Vote is over, end it. Seems to be it. Seems to be all the votes. That seems to be, oh, by a margin of 2 now. All right. We tried so hard and got so far. But in the end. I'll give it until 6:33. If there's no more votes, I'm calling it. It was clearly the scarier car. Yes, it was scary for me. That was frightening. You almost got me, guys. Oh, 6:33. Calling it. And the winning design, yet again, is Osteovoltaic by Comiso Herso, aka Mouse. Congratulations! Next tournament, we can look forward to seeing another Acceleron vehicle, this time looking slightly different, as prize for the October tournament. So, thank you all very much for watching. I'm just going to go ahead and post this to the announcements channel. And this is the part of the tournament where I would normally knock out the scoreboard, but I've got an errand to run, and I probably won't be available to do that until later tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and just call the stream here. So I appreciate every one of you, and you know, Peace and love and chill vibes and all that. And I'll see you next weekend.